just wanted to take you on a little tour of the monastery and how beautiful it is, and all of the nature all around us in the forest here at the monastery. And I'm going to take you on a quick walk through the garden path that we walked this morning in our quiet meditation. It's absolutely beautiful, starting with this little waterfall just over the creek. I can imagine this really fills up quite deep in the rainy season. And I see some people taking a little dip. I just take a little picture of the family having a little dip. I think I'm going to try doing something like that myself after. I'll take us on a little walk. What I really love this morning, we're doing this walking meditation, and there's probably 75 to 100 people. And we were all walking about 2 to 4 meters apart and just silently feeling our bodies, trying to travel inward. And of course, just getting here, it was really hard because there was just so many beautiful things to see. So I gave myself permission to look around during that meditation this morning so that I could really come to appreciate the beauty of the surroundings as I was trying to travel inside a little bit as well. And one of the things that I really absolutely loved is that there was this huge school of ants. There was a huge school of ants, and they were walking across the garden walk in about 3 different veins that were leading down a piece of bamboo along the water. And I was just loving it because I felt like they were showing us the way, just one behind the other, as we were in our morning walking meditation, just quietly, every ant working for the next ant and making sure that by working together, they would all have the food and resources that they need. And it was really telling me a lot about human nature and about how important it is that we all work together to create harmony in the way we're doing things, so that symbiotically we are all reliant on one another, no matter what our job, no matter what our age, no matter what our religion or sexual preference, no matter what our education level is, no matter what our titles are. We are symbiotic creatures living in union with nature and creating beauty for one another. And when we take the time to do our inner work, we then are giving ourselves and everybody else a leg up. And we're all really responsible for that. But I know some people are more wounded than others and maybe aren't quite there in being able to do their work and acknowledge the work they need to do. And sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I have the support I need. Sometimes I don't know enough to ask for it. Sometimes my ego's too big to realize that I have things I need to work on. Sometimes I'm just too darn tired. Sometimes I'm just not going to put that effort and energy into it because sometimes I didn't feel like I was going to get what I wanted out of it. But I will tell you this, that the more we can live in that mindset, the more opportunity we have to bring harmony to others. As you see, people are working so hard, and I did my little bit this morning. I was sweeping and helping to clean the laundry facility, and there were lots of sweeping to do after the big winds yesterday, picking sticks, doing all of this type of thing. So I'm happy to say that I'm just taking a moment to make a video now. And pretty soon I will go back to work for the better good of the community here as well. And wow, what a little piece of heaven. This is kind of the second half, but then there's also stairs up to the mountain caves. And so there's a whole part of nature that I'm going to discover in the next couple days. So I'll take some videos of all of that as well. And I'm wishing you all a very glorious day. And I'm hoping that that you've taken some time for breathing, sitting quietly. You've taken some time to listen to how you're feeling, what's going on inside of you. And you're able to stop focusing on the stories of your life, because the stories of your life are just happening so that you can work through whatever you're meant to work through. Sometimes those lessons are really, really big and challenging, and we need the help of others. And sometimes we can figure the answers out ourselves. But when you can't figure the answers out for yourself, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to reach out, because you're super worth it, and you are, as I am, precious soul and precious spirit being born on this earth to serve it for such a short time, that to find some happiness and joy is always a really, really, really wonderful way to go about it all. If you're not feeling joyful and you're feeling stuck in the pessimism and the anger, rage, and all those yucky feelings that keep you feeling down, and you just think, oh, if only these people, places, and circumstances would change, I could be happy. I'm here to tell you they're probably not going to change. You're probably going to have to change your view on them. And when you do that, you're going to start to live a little lighter. And don't we all want to live a little lighter? Anyhow, this is the beautiful paradise that I've ended up in. And once again, without much thought, I just went with my gut instinct. A couple of YouTube reviews, and even the YouTube reviews didn't do this place justice. And I'm most of my day has been spent silent, and after I make these videos, everything will become silent for my Vipassana. But I did want to take you on a walk through this beautiful spot that I've landed, in case you ever decide to come to Thailand and experience the beauty of a monastery and the beauty of your inner journey and learning to connect. And here we are at Wat Pa Tam Wua Forest Monastery, and here's their sign, and you can find them online for all of the rest of the information. And another teaching I received today from one of the monks was that your thoughts are like the cloud covering the brightness of the moon. And when it's cloudy, or when you have so many thoughts that you're clouding the brightness of your moon, you're not able to see the bright beauty of it. And by focusing on the moon, the cloud cover of the mind, so to speak, I'm trying to use a metaphor here, the cloud cover of the mind, or the distractions of the Milky Way and the stars and the comets and the airplanes flying by, whatever's going and distracting you. When we're focusing on all of those things, sometimes they're really cool. So I'll say the clouds are the negative things, and the comets and the stars and the Milky Way and all that stuff, oh my goodness, and we must not forget the Northern Lights, all very beautiful. Those can be other types of distractions in life, all the fun, crazy stuff that we like to do, or the places we like to travel, the food we like to eat. So I guess we could have some positive and negative causes and conditions that keep us distracted from the settled mind. And if we're able to stay focused on the moon, then you are definitely able to see the brightness of your soul and stay in the light of your soul and allow yourself to enjoy that part of who you are, bringing a brightness in the dark night of the life and of the world into manifestation. And from that manifestation, we're able to then create light for the whole world. And if we can do that, we just continuously create a better world for everybody. If we work hard together, we create a clean path, just like this monk, creating a clean path for all of us. So it's my turn to grab a broom. Thank you for listening. Bye now.